Look at these goofy little boys. Oh ho ho ho. Him and his silly little face. Oh. I guess this Petco has red sliders over here too. I used to have one of these. His name was Gibby. We found him on the side of the street. And we had him for like 8 years in a tank, and then we eventually released him to Florida, where he could thrive. Look at the little Wrigley boys. Look at them go. These amazing rats. So this place is like, I think, an Indian food market. Which now kind of makes me want to make some Indian food at some point this week. So I'll see what the foods I can make that won't make me sick. But this is exciting. Alright, it's June 25th, 2023. I've had a very productive day today. I've done basically everything I needed to do today, except for like a few things, and I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. So first thing is, I sweeped up and used the Swiffer for the kitchen and the hallway area. So now that area is like not as terrible as it was before, and I can actually walk there without getting like crumbs or whatever hair on my foot. So I did that. Went to Fred Meyer and Safeway, got my meals prepared to cook for this week. Then I came back, did laundry, so got all that done. I looked up how to get my vehicle registered in the state of Washington. So I'm going to call them tomorrow because they're not open today. I cleaned my toilet. Hopefully. I did like one of those like scrubbing bubbles tablets things that you put in the toilet thing and then you flush it and then eventually it clears up. So we'll see if that actually works. I also learned that the top of the toilet that like opens up and you put the tablet in, the way that I'm going to show this actually. The way that the shelf is oriented, so like you want to lift this part up and like put the tablet in, but the way that the shelf is that it doesn't really fit unless you maneuver it a very specific way, and you can't move the shelf out of the way because of this bar right here. So I just kind of had to brute force it in there, and I hope it stays like that. But other than that, I've just been kind of doing whatever. Did some work online. Gonna do some budgeting stuff later today so I can figure out what I'm gonna do for July, because July I have an entire week off of work for 4th of July. And I didn't realize that. So, and I also may want to make a trip out to Oregon to see my friend who I haven't seen in a while. And, you know, I don't know how much that's going to cost. At least for gas, it's going to cost a decent amount, which is 3 hours there, 3 hours back. But I'll probably want to, like, stay there a night and do some other stuff in Oregon. I don't know yet. But, yeah, that's about all from here. My dad found his bag. Or I guess other people found my dad's bag. It was in Vegas. So that was, you know, not exactly where his target destination was, but they did find it. That has computer and medications and all that important stuff in there. So that's good. His team is also moving on to nationals for, I think, the 55 and up division for tennis USTA or something like that. Some acronym similar. But he didn't play. He had an injury, but his team won, so he gets to go to the Nationals in Florida, which is very close to him, so he doesn't have to like actually fly anywhere or do anything. So very good to hear that from him. And then I don't know if I want to make dinner tonight or just like what I should cook. Just because I've just been doing a lot today and I don't feel like cooking, honestly. But at the same time, I can't go out. I already went out for lunch today. I got Wendy's. I haven't been to a Wendy's. Like, I think I've been to Wendy's once in Oregon, and I didn't remember what it tasted like, so I went there today, and it was like, fine, middle of the road, whatever. But they had the fancy Coke machine, so you could like pick whatever soda you want and like the flavor. So I got grape Sprite. So now I feel very accomplished. But yeah, I'll figure something out for dinner, and then hopefully do my budgeting stuff, hopefully do some other stuff, and then tomorrow's work. Back to work.